Hello and welcome to the Out of Lights minicast. I'm glad to introduce to you all your host, Scott Sedman.
Hello, thank you, yes. Now that was a more interesting opening than Square Enix had. Shots fired, yes, thank you very much. Today I'm joined by Lucy,
Hello.
Francis,
Hello.
and Adam.
Hello.
Yay! Right, so, well, that conference. I'm just going to start with Lucy. Tell us your favourite thing about the show and we'll discuss it from there.
I don't think I have a favourite thing other than Lara Croft Go, and other than that, it was a bit of a train wreck, to be honest.
Francis, you got something to add on to
No
that?
gameplay.
Nothing to say?
Oh, I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3, seeing that on Unreal 4, but seeing a bit of Star Ocean, and Just Cause 3. I mean, it's nothing blew me away. I mean, Kingdom Hearts, yeah, excited, but
Adam?
Well, my favourite thing was Nier, but they
yeah.
showed literally nothing about that CG trailer. That's it.
But
Oh,
Platinum Games developed, so yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, except they didn't show anything. But
Yeah.
the real talking point now I want to come out of Square Enix with is it going to be shown at TGS or Gamescom? Lucy.
I would have thought TGS, because it's
Okay.
PlayStation 4 exclusive. I know Sony not turning up at Gamescom doesn't preclude anyone else from showing their games there, I guess, but it's going to be at TGS most likely. That's the corner of the market that they want to show that game off to. I have no idea what it is, but yeah, TGS.
Right.
Yeah, I
Adam?
forgot that Sony weren't going to Gamescom actually, so there'll be, Paris Game Show or something that Sony's going to instead of Gamescom this year for
that
some
is
reason.
very true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Maybe
is that where they're
that'll
going
be
to show
one
it
of
then?
their big reveals for that.
Right. And
Is Nier a big reveal though? I mean, it's probably pretty niche.
I don't know if it's Platinum Games. Like, Platinum Games seem to have a
yeah.
lot of fan hype behind them. I mean, they are amazing developers. Metal Gear Rising, Bayonetta 2.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, Gamescom is going to be Final Fantasy 15, their showpiece, because they've said it. Final Fantasy 15 will be their focus at Gamescom. So other stuff. I mean, I'm sure they'll update us on Just Cause, Hitman, all that. But I think anything PS4 related will either be the Paris Game Week or TGS. But don't really know.
Okay, so let's get into the games. Right. There is Kingdom Hearts 3, which Francis alluded to earlier. Okay, that was probably the highlight of the show for me personally, because Kingdom
Looks
Hearts is
beautiful.
one of my favourite franchises. It did look beautiful. Is it Unreal 4, did you say?
Unreal Engine 4, yes, because they
Yeah.
changed from Luminous Tech. They said that they stopped using their own engine, which they're still using for Final Fantasy 15, but they're using Unreal Engine 4. Looked
Nice.
very good.
It did look very good. It looked super cool.
Are you talking about the mobile game?
No.
That is a satanic evil that shall never be mentioned. That's the devil himself.
Which one, Lucy? There were so many.
It did exactly what EA did, where it was just like, yeah,
EA
guys,
made
we're going to show
mobile
you
games.
mobile games. And then nobody gave a fuck.
I think they're
like,
forgetting
mobile
that
games
E3 isn't the place for mobile games. That's not what we're all interested in.
Nah, but then again, it's not just for us, remember, E3. E3's for shareholders and business people to be like, oh my god, I wrote a blog for the lives and the people with the minion game, yeah. I don't know what accent was.
What German? Or Danish?
Another game I actually want to talk about was how they ended it with Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. It's a game I'm very excited for because I loved Deus Ex,
That
Human
does look
Revolution.
really good. That looks
So
really good.
Scott, tell me, is the trailer for that actually good? Because the stream I was watching just completely crapped out.
Oh
on
yeah,
me.
I got
The
watching it.
second they tried to watch, the second they showed me an actual decent game, it just completely broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Square Enix can't handle good games. Crap, the game. No, the trailer looked cool. Again, it was a trailer I would have liked gameplay. Hopefully it'll be a gameplay preview from one of the many outlets covering E3. Because That's what we want to see, which is why it was pissing me off that they kept showing trailers of shit that no one cared about.
I
There's
don't
this
understand. It's like, why you have a conference if you're not going to show gameplay? You could have shown trailers, just stuck them on your website or on YouTube, and that's it.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Speaking of trailers, they showed 2 fucking same trailers. What the fuck was that about?
Is that the Final Fantasy remake?
Yeah, and the Final
They
Fantasy.
they showed it again. I missed that. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
because it was on the
Why?
Sony one.
I love it. It's like, oh, we're going to tell you when it's going to come out, and then they're saying, no, we're not going to tell you when it's coming out because it's just entered production stage. Okay, that was completely pointless saying that then.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're saying it's
Having
saying it's
the
console
lesson of
exclusive.
announcing games.
Were they saying it's console
Sorry.
exclusive?
Timed
public
console
marketing.
exclusive.
Yeah,
Well, it's
PS4.
console exclusive, but it's timed for PS4. I suspect it'll come to Xbox One. There's too much money to be had on that. I mean, I'm super excited about that, but there's too much money to be had to limit it to one platform. So it'd be timed. That's it.
Well, that's it. And then I guess they showed Tomb Raider again, but not really. Like they just showed the technology behind it looks impressive. Like Adam, what did you think of the Tomb Raider bit?
I wish it wasn't exclusive. That's why I think I've got my PS4 and I look at the gameplay demo from the Microsoft conference and that, and you think that looks like an absolutely fantastic game.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
shame
the
they didn't
same.
show any of the gameplay at Square at their own conference. I think it makes more sense.
Yeah, I'm thinking Tomb Raider. Yeah, Tomb Raider looks really good. But I mean, Microsoft. I mean, I don't think Microsoft really showed enough. But tell you what, the hair physics in Tomb Raider. Wow.
Yeah, all those individually rendered snowflakes.
Yeah.
So pretty, so pretty. And Lucy, yeah, you thought Tomb Raider looks okay, right? No?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to see a tech demo. I wanted to see gameplay because I thought Microsoft had that little, tidbit
Sure,
that
yeah,
would
to
make
show
way
more.
for Square Enix to show more, but apparently not. And well, I wasn't really expecting gameplay at that point because that was really the pattern for the whole conference. All trailers, no gameplay.
Yeah, it was really depressing.
It was.
Last a couple of things. We'll talk about Star Ocean. Francis, I have no idea what this is, so I'll let you talk.
It's a pretty famous fantasy sci-fi JRPG. It's been on 360. I think Star Ocean 3 was on 360. So yeah, it's mixed sci-fi mixed with fantasy. I can't really explain it much more than that, really. I mean, it's got a battle system, which, what does it resemble? It's sort of almost like a cross MMO / with the Tales series. I don't know if you've ever played the Tales series, but that's what it looks like. I mean, yeah, it looks good, but it's not going to come out till 2016, which that doesn't bother me per se. But yeah, the trailer was good, but it showed way too much running. So come on, shows a bit more than people running through bloody streets.
It's a running simulator. I
The
thought.
running simulator 2016.
Lucy, any thoughts on it?
I think I went to get a bowl of cereal when that was on, so well,
Can't
I
blame
don't know
her.
what it is anyway.
They announced a new RPG called Project Setsuna, but their only concept art of that looks good, but from 3 concept pages of concept art, it's not as if you can tell very much about it.
Yeah.
But they haven't confirmed. I don't think they've confirmed what consoles or anything. It just shows a lot of snow and a small character looking at a forest covered in snow. But, yeah. So, I mean, that could be very good. I mean, I love RPGs. So, yeah, but know very little about it.
Right, and okay, so we have. Let's talk about Hitman because I want to end on Just Cause 3, which is the game I'm actually very excited about. So, Hitman. Oh wait, no, I didn't ask Adam. What did you think about Star Ocean? Adam,
I
he's
don't
dead.
know anything
Adam's
about
killed
it.
himself. It's okay. Adam, he killed himself. It's okay. We made a suicide pact.
Challenge.
Yeah, we're all dying at the end of this podcast show.
Yeah.
It's one of those. That's one of the games I don't know anything about the series, and JRPGs and things like that are something that I've not really had a lot of involvement with over the years in terms of what I've actually played. So I just kind of went over my head most of it.
Right, okay. So next up is Hitman, and I'll start with Adam, who's come back from the dead. Yay! Actually, to be fair, Hitman, was it Absolution was the one that was on Xbox 360, like the one that, like the newest-ish
That
one.
was the last one, yeah.
Yeah.
Solution.
And this
Well,
one
it
doesn't
was
have a
big
title,
step
right? This is just Hitman.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said it's just Hitman this time.
So
That
what
seems
did you
to be
think
a
of this,
theme
Adam?
these days. Well, it looks
What did you
like
think?
the game that Assassin's Creed should have been with the stealth and all that. And it looks like it might
Oh,
work.
Assassin's Creed. I was
which
thinking
is-
Far Cry. You said Assassin's Creed, and I was thinking Far Cry, and I was just like, what?
Fry Cry. You sound like you said Fry Cry.
Jesus Christ! Look what oh my God, Square Enix. Don't do
Square
it.
Enix has fried your brain, Scott. Oh man.
It was so bad.
It's
Um,
if the stealth dynamics and the kind of fluidity of the game, where you have to improvise and things like that, could be really, really interesting and make it worth playing over and over again, which is something that can be quite rare in a lot of these games. They say, oh, you can play it lots of times, it's like, but you just end up doing the same thing.
right. So you're excited for Absolution? No, Hitman.
Yeah, I've
No,
put it on my
we,
list.
we hate this Square Enix conference so much that we're actually more excited for the Hitman game that already came out.
Yes. that. Lucy, I take it you're excited for this.
Yeah, I really like the Hitman series, but I really wanted to see gameplay. I don't know how you can be, about 5 months out and not show, not get people excited about it. It doesn't make any sense. But I'll wait and see. I'm glad it's coming out this year, but I want to see gameplay.
And finally, Francis, what did you think of that?
What? Hitman. Yeah, I don't really play the series. Look good. Obviously, it's not something that I particularly interests me. So yeah, I mean, it looks really good. It looks really polished. But whether I play it or not is another matter. Especially with the amount of games that are coming out the tail end of the year. So.
Okay, right, so finishing off, Just Cause 3, they started the show with it, it was amazing. They said it's coming out December 1st, and then me and Lucy laughed, because it's not, it can't,
It's not.
it can't, it's just, it'll be dead in the water if it does that. I mean, it's going to be a great game, but no one's going to buy it.
Yeah, because December games don't do well usually anyway. I think only Far Cry 3 in recent memory did well in December.
Yeah,
Plus, you can't have Hitman out a week after as well. It just doesn't make any sense.
Just look at the lineup in November. You have Call of Duty. There's something before Call of Duty as well, isn't there? November 3rd. Something's out. Then you've got Call of Duty. Then you've got Tomb Raider and Fallout. Tomb Raiders are dead.
Yeah.
Never heard any of them.
Tomb Raider's got removed. It has to.
So you've got
Star Wars
November's just
Battlefront.
slaughtered. Slaughtered.
No one will have money by December.
Exactly. Especially
They'll be
me,
going to
who is a
theme
student.
parks. Yeah, no one will have money to buy those 2 games that they're putting out. Not happening.
Nope, no, it's not. Right, but yeah, it did look cool. It looked so cool. Like, I really want to play it. Like, I need it in my life. I was a massive fan of Just Cause 2, and then I played the multiplayer PC mod, which was just amazing. So it's a bit disappointing that it's not in it, but I'm sure the modding community will do it.
Yeah, I mean, Just Cause 3 looks awesome. I mean, I can't wait for that. I'm just surprised Avalanche are doing 2 really big open world games this year. How they're going to get them both out, it's a bit strange. I mean, with Mad Max, you assume it's going to be pretty big. So, I mean, I'm sure they're a big team, but
That's out soon, isn't it?
It's September 1st. It's meant to be out. But
yeah, same day as, okay, that game needs to move too. It's going to compete with Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, it'll just...
It's not going to
10
work.
copies sold. it just won't work. Plus, they can't delay it too much.
Need to look at their calendars.
Yeah, because they don't want to get too far away from like Mad Max Fury Road's hype, because I think that's the only thing that would be helping it at this point. It just doesn't seem like a game you'd pick over Metal Gear Solid.
Well,
No,
actually,
definitely.
considering I'm not buying Metal Gear Solid 5 brand new because I am not supporting Konami anymore, I might, if Mad Max gets good reviews, I might pick that up instead. And then
I'm
just
not-
steal my roommate's copy of it.
I'm not buying any of them. yet because I'll still be on The Witcher 3. So yeah.
Well, there you go. So that was Nintendo's. No, it wasn't. It was Square Enix's conference. It was terrible. There was some good stuff in it. Don't get me wrong. Like there was an announcement from Platinum Games, which was cool. Platinum Games just seemed to be everywhere this year. It was cool. I like to see it.
There's something to talk about Platinum Games with Nintendo, which I've just found out. So when we get there, I'll
Cool.
say it.
Right. So thanks for joining me, Francis.
You're welcome.
Thanks for joining, Adam.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Thanks for joining me, Lucy.
Well, thank you for having me.
And we'll see you all when we do Nintendo in just a minute. So, yeah, that wraps up the Square Enix press conference.
Way.
Ross cut the stream.